1. Question. Who signs bills to become laws? Answer. The President of the United States. Explanation. The President has the power to sign legislation passed by Congress into law or to veto it. 2. Question. What is the economic system in the United States? Answer. Capitalism or a market economy. Explanation. The U.S. economy is based on the capitalist system, where private individuals and businesses operate in a free market. 3. Question. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Answer. Thomas Jefferson. Explanation. Jefferson was the principal author of the Declaration of Independence, which was adopted on July 4, 1776. 4. Question. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Answer. The Pacific Ocean. Explanation. The Pacific Ocean is located on the western edge of the United States. 5. Question. Who is the Commander-in-Chief of the military? Answer. The President of the United States. Explanation. The U.S. Constitution gives the President the role of Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces. 6. Question. What is the supreme law of the land? Answer. The Constitution. Explanation. The U.S. Constitution is the foundation of the U.S. legal system and is above all other laws. 7. Question. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? Answer. The Bill of Rights. Explanation. The first 10 amendments, ratified in 1791, are known collectively as the Bill of Rights. 8. Question. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Answer. Freedom of speech. Explanation. The First Amendment protects several rights, including free speech, religion, press, assembly, and petition. 9. Question. What did the Declaration of Independence do? Answer. Announced our independence from Great Britain. Explanation. It declared the 13 American colonies as independent states, free from British rule. 10. Question. How many U.S. senators are there? Answer. 100. Explanation. Each of the 50 states elects 2 senators, regardless of population size. 11. Question. We elect a president for how many years? Answer. 4 years. Explanation. The president is elected to a 4-year term and may be re-elected only once more. 12. Question. What are 2 rights in the Declaration of Independence? Answer. Life and liberty. Explanation. The Declaration states that among the unalienable rights are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. 13. Question. What is freedom of religion? Answer. You can practice any religion or not practice a religion. Explanation. The First Amendment prohibits the government from establishing a religion or impeding the free exercise of religion. 14. Question. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Answer. Checks and balances. Explanation. The system of checks and balances allows each branch of government to limit the powers of the other branches. 15. Question. Name one branch or part of the government. Answer. Congress. Explanation. The U.S. government consists of 3 branches: legislative, Congress, executive, and judicial. 16. Question. Who makes federal laws? Answer. Congress. Explanation. Federal laws are created by the Congress, which consists of the U.S. Senate and the House of Representatives. 17. Question. What are the 2 parts of the U.S. Congress? Answer. The Senate and the House of Representatives. Explanation. The bicameral legislature of the federal government of the United States consists of 2 chambers, the Senate and the House. 18. Question. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? Answer: 6 years. Explanation: U.S. Senators are elected to serve 6-year terms. 19. Question: who does a U.S. Senator represent? Answer: all people of the state. Explanation: a senator is elected to represent all citizens of their entire state. 20. Question: why do some states have more representatives than others? Answer: because of the state's population. Explanation: the number of representatives is based on the population of the state, with more populous states having more representatives. 21. Question: we elect a U.S. representative for how many years? Answer: 2 years. Explanation: members of the House of Representatives are elected to serve 2-year terms. 22. Question: name your U.S. representative. Answer: the answer will depend on your location. Currently, for Los Angeles, California, it is Jimmy Gomes, among others. Explanation: U.S. representatives are elected to represent specific congressional districts within each state. 23. Question: who is the governor of your state now? Answer: this can change with elections. Currently, for California, it is Gavin Newsom. Explanation: governors are elected by the residents of their respective states and serve as the chief executive officers of the state governments. 24. Question: what is the capital of your state? Answer: the answer will depend on your state. For California, the capital is Sacramento. Explanation: each state in the United States has its own capital where the state government is headquartered. 25. Question: what are the 2 major political parties in the United States? Answer: the Democratic Party and the Republican Party. Explanation: these are the 2 predominant political parties in the United States, historically dominating the American political landscape. 26. Question: what is the political party of the president now? Answer: this can change with elections. As of the latest information, the president is a member of the Democratic Party. Explanation: the political party of the president can influence their policy decisions and legislative agenda. 27. Question: what is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Answer: this can change with elections or internal party leadership votes. As of the latest information, the Speaker is Nancy Pelosi. Explanation: the Speaker of the House is the leader of the majority party in the House of Representatives and presides over the House. 28. Question: there are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Answer: the 26th Amendment lowered the voting age to 18. Explanation: ratified in 1971, this amendment prohibits the denial of the right to vote to citizens of the United States on account of age for those 18 years and older. 29. Question: what is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Answer: serving on a jury. Explanation: jury service is both a responsibility and a privilege that is exclusive to United States citizens. 30. Question: name one right only for United States citizens. Answer: the right to vote in federal elections. Explanation: only U.S. citizens have the right to vote in federal elections, a cornerstone of democracy. 31. Question: what are 2 rights of everyone living in the United States? Answer: freedom of speech and freedom of worship. Explanation: these rights are protected by the U.S. Constitution and are applicable to all individuals within the United States, regardless of citizenship. 32. Question: what do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? Answer: the United States and the flag. Explanation: the Pledge of Allegiance is a vow of loyalty to the nation and its symbol, the flag. 33. Question: What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Answer: to give up loyalty to other countries. Explanation: naturalization requires new citizens to renounce previous allegiances to other nations and pledge their loyalty to the United States. 34. Question: how old do citizens have to be to vote for president? Answer: 18 years and older. Explanation: the legal voting age in the United States is 18, as established by the 26th Amendment to the Constitution. 35. Question: what are two ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Answer: voting and running for office. Explanation: participating in elections as a voter or candidate are key ways for Americans to engage in their democratic system. 36. Question: when is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? Answer: April 15. Explanation: April 15 is the deadline for most people in the U.S. to file their federal income tax return. 37. Question: when must all men register for the Selective Service? Answer: at age 18. Explanation: U.S. law requires all men to register with the Selective Service system within 30 days of their 18th birthday. 38. Question: what is one reason colonists came to America? Answer: for freedom. Explanation: many colonists emigrated to America seeking various forms of freedom, including religious freedom and economic opportunities. 39. Question: who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? Answer: Native Americans. Explanation: before European colonization, the Americas were inhabited by various indigenous peoples, known collectively as Native Americans. 40. Question: what group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Answer: Africans. Explanation: millions of Africans were forcibly brought to the Americas and sold into slavery during the transatlantic slave trade. 41. Question: why did the colonists fight the British? Answer: because of high taxes, taxation without representation, the British Army staying in their houses, quartering, and lack of self-government. Explanation: the American colonists opposed the British government's policies of high taxes without representation in Parliament, quartering of soldiers, and denial of self-rule, leading to the Revolutionary War. 42. Question: who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Answer: Thomas Jefferson. Explanation: Thomas Jefferson is credited as the principal author of the Declaration of Independence, which was adopted on July 4, 1776. 43. Question: when was the Declaration of Independence adopted? Answer: July 4, 1776. Explanation: the Declaration of Independence, which announced the American colonies' separation from British rule, was officially adopted on July 4, 1776. 44. Question: there were 13 original states. Name 3. Answer: New York, New Jersey, and Georgia. Explanation: these are 3 of the original 13 states that formed the United States after declaring independence from Great Britain. 45. Question: what happened at the Constitutional Convention? Answer: the Constitution was written. Explanation: the Constitutional Convention, held in 1787 in Philadelphia, resulted in the drafting of the United States Constitution. 46. Question: when was the Constitution written? Answer: 1787. Explanation: the United States Constitution was drafted during the Constitutional Convention in Philadelphia in 1787. 47. Question: the Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. Answer: James Madison. Explanation: James Madison, along with Alexander Hamilton and John Jay, wrote the Federalist Papers, a series of essays promoting the ratification of the U.S. Constitution. 48. Question. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? Answer. U.S. diplomat and oldest member of the Constitutional Convention. Explanation. Benjamin Franklin was a leading figure in the American Enlightenment, known for his diplomatic contributions and being the oldest delegate at the Constitutional Convention. 49. Question. Who is the father of our country? Answer. George Washington. Explanation. George Washington is often called the father of our country for his leadership during the American Revolution and as the first president of the United States. 50. Question. Who was the first president? Answer. George Washington. Explanation. George Washington served as the first president of the United States from 1789 to 1797. 51. Question. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? Answer. The Louisiana Territory. Explanation. The Louisiana Purchase was a land deal in which the United States acquired approximately 827,000 square miles of land from France, significantly expanding U.S. territory. 52. Question. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Answer. The Civil War. Explanation. The Civil War, fought from 1861 to 1865, was a major conflict in the United States over issues including states' rights and slavery. 53. Question. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. Answer. The Civil War. Explanation. The Civil War was a conflict between the northern states, Union, and southern states. Confederacy, from 1861 to 1865. 54. Question. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Answer. Slavery. Explanation. The issue of slavery was a primary cause of tension and ultimately led to the outbreak of the Civil War. 55. Question. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Answer. Issued the Emancipation Proclamation. Explanation. Abraham Lincoln issued the Emancipation Proclamation in 1863, declaring all slaves in Confederate-held territory free. 56. Question. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Answer. Freed the slaves in the Confederacy. Explanation. The Emancipation Proclamation declared that all slaves in Confederate states were free, a key step towards abolishing slavery in the U.S. 57. Question. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Answer. Fought for women's rights. Explanation. Susan B. Anthony was a prominent leader in the women's suffrage movement, advocating for women's right to vote. 58. Question. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. Answer. World War II. Explanation. World War II, lasting from 1939 to 1945, was a significant global conflict in which the United States played a major role. 59. Question. Who was president during World War I? Answer. Woodrow Wilson. Explanation. Woodrow Wilson was the President of the United States during World War I, leading the nation from 1914 to 1918. 60. Question. Who was President during the Great Depression and World War II? Answer. Franklin D. Roosevelt. Explanation. Franklin D. Roosevelt was the president during the Great Depression and most of World War II, serving from 1933 to 1945. 61. Question. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Answer. Japan, Germany, and Italy. Explanation. These countries formed the Axis powers, against which the United States and its allies fought during World War II. 62. Question. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? Answer. World War II. Explanation. Dwight D. Eisenhower was a significant military leader in World War II, serving as Supreme Commander of the Allied Expeditionary Force in Europe. 63. Question. During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Answer. Communism. Explanation. The main concern of the United States during the Cold War was the spread of communism, particularly as influenced by the Soviet Union and China. 64. Question. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Answer. The Civil Rights Movement. Explanation. The Civil Rights Movement, especially prominent during the 1950s and 1960s, sought to end racial segregation and discrimination against African Americans. 65. Question. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Answer. He worked for civil rights and led peaceful protests. Explanation. Martin Luther King Jr. was a key leader in the civil rights movement, advocating for equality and justice through nonviolent protest. 66. Question. What major event happened on September 11, 2001 in the United States? Answer. Terrorists attacked the United States. Explanation. On September 11, 2001, terrorist groups carried out coordinated attacks against targets in the United States, including the World Trade Center in New York City and the Pentagon. 67. Question. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Answer. Navajo. Explanation. The Navajo Nation is one of the largest Native American tribes in the United States, primarily living in the southwestern region. 68. Question. Name one of the two longest rivers in the United States. Answer. Mississippi River. Explanation. The Mississippi River is one of the longest rivers in the U.S., flowing south from Minnesota to the Gulf of Mexico. 69. Question. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Answer. The Atlantic Ocean. Explanation. The Atlantic Ocean borders the eastern coast of the United States. 70. Question. Name one U.S. territory. Answer. Guam. Explanation. Guam is a U.S. territory located in the Pacific Ocean, one of several territories that are not states. 71. Question. Name one state that borders Canada. Answer. Montana. Explanation. Montana is one of the states in the United States that shares a border with Canada. 72. Question. Name one state that borders Mexico. Answer. Texas. Explanation. Texas is one of the U.S. states that share a border with Mexico. 73. Question. What is the capital of the United States? Answer. Washington, D.C. Explanation. Washington, D.C. is the capital of the United States and the location of the federal government's primary institutions. 74. Question. Where is the Statue of Liberty? Answer. New York Harbor, Liberty Island. Explanation. The Statue of Liberty, a symbol of freedom and democracy, is located on Liberty Island in New York Harbor. 75. Question. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Answer. They represent the 13 original colonies. Explanation. The 13 stripes on the U.S. flag symbolize the original 13 colonies that declared independence from Great Britain. 76. Question. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Answer. Each star represents a state. Explanation. There are 50 stars on the flag, each representing one of the 50 states in the United States. 77. Question. What is the name of the national anthem? Answer: The Star-Spangled Banner. Explanation: The Star-Spangled Banner, written by Francis Scott Key, is the national anthem of the United States. 78. Question: When do we celebrate Independence Day? Answer: July 4. Explanation: Independence Day, observed on July 4th, commemorates the adoption of the Declaration of Independence in 1776. 79. Question: Name two national U.S. holidays. Answer: Independence Day and Memorial Day. Explanation: Independence Day and Memorial Day are two of the federal holidays observed in the United States. 80. Question: Who vetoes bills? Answer: The President. Explanation: The President has the power to veto or reject legislation passed by Congress, which can be overridden only by a 2/3 vote in both the House and Senate. 81. Question: What does the President's cabinet do? Answer: Advises the President. Explanation: The President's cabinet is composed of the heads of the federal executive departments and other key officials. They serve as advisors to the President on various national and international matters. 82. Question: What are two cabinet-level positions? Answer: Secretary of State and Secretary of Defense. Explanation: The Secretary of State and the Secretary of Defense are two of the primary positions within the President's cabinet, dealing with foreign policy and military affairs, respectively. 83. Question: What does the judicial branch do? Answer: Reviews laws, resolves disputes, and decides if laws violate the Constitution. Explanation: The judicial branch of the U.S. government interprets laws, adjudicates disputes under the law, and determines the constitutionality of laws. 84. Question: What is the highest court in the United States? Answer: The Supreme Court. Explanation: The Supreme Court is the highest judicial authority in the United States, with the final word on matters of federal law, including the Constitution. 85. Question: How many justices are on the Supreme Court? Answer: 9. Explanation: The Supreme Court consists of 9 justices, including 1 Chief Justice and 8 Associate Justices. 86. Question: Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? Answer: John G. Roberts Jar. Explanation: John G. Roberts Jar is the current Chief Justice of the United States Supreme Court, a position he has held since 2005. 87. Question: Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? Answer: To declare war. Explanation: The Constitution grants the federal government specific powers, including declaring war, regulating interstate and international commerce, and issuing currency. 88. Question: Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Answer: Providing education and protection. Police. Explanation: The Constitution allows states to exercise powers not delegated to the federal government, such as education and public safety. 89. Question: What is the rule of law? Answer: Everyone must follow the law. Leaders must obey the law. No one is above the law. Explanation: The rule of law is a fundamental principle that all individuals, institutions, and entities are accountable to laws that are publicly promulgated, equally enforced, and independently adjudicated. 90. Question: How many amendments does the Constitution have? Answer: 27. Explanation: The U.S. Constitution has 27 amendments, the first 10 of which are known collectively as the Bill of Rights. 91. Question: What did Susan B. Anthony do for women's rights? Answer: fought for women's suffrage, right to vote. Explanation: Susan B. Anthony was a key figure in the women's suffrage movement, advocating for the right of women to vote. 92. Question: what is the minimum voting age in the United States? Answer: 18. Explanation: the 26th Amendment to the Constitution, ratified in 1971, guarantees the right to vote for citizens who are at least 18 years old. 93. Question: who is responsible for the defense of the United States? Answer: the President. Explanation: as the Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, the President is responsible for the defense of the United States. 94. Question: what is the purpose of the United Nations? Answer: to promote world peace and friendship among nations. Explanation: the United Nations, UN, was established to foster international cooperation and prevent conflicts, working towards global peace and security. 95. Question: who was president during the Vietnam War? Answer: Lyndon B. Johnson escalated the U.S. involvement, and Richard Nixon ended it. Explanation: Lyndon B. Johnson significantly increased U.S. military involvement in Vietnam, and Richard Nixon ended U.S. involvement in the war. 96. Question: what is the longest river in the United States? Answer: the Missouri River. Explanation: the Missouri River, a tributary of the Mississippi River, is the longest river in the United States. 97. Question: name a U.S. territory besides Puerto Rico. Answer: the U.S. Virgin Islands. Explanation: the U.S. Virgin Islands are an unincorporated territory of the United States, located in the Caribbean Sea. 98. Question: what is the tallest mountain in the United States? Answer: Denali, formerly known as Mount McKinley. Explanation: Denali, located in Alaska, is the highest mountain peak in the United States and North America. 99. Question: name a Native American reservation. Answer: the Navajo Nation. Explanation: the Navajo Nation is the largest Native American reservation in the United States, located across parts of Arizona, Utah, and New Mexico. 100. Question: what is the purpose of the Federal Reserve? Answer: to conduct the nation's monetary policy and regulate banks. Explanation: the Federal Reserve, or the Fed, is the central bank of the United States, responsible for managing monetary policy, regulating banks, and ensuring the stability of the financial system.